Hey everyone, I'm Almar of almarsguides.com, and this video is going to be a guide detailing how to farm Plane of Hate. Now, it's pretty simplistic, you just run around and kill stuff, but I'd like to talk a little bit about it during the course of this video for anybody who hasn't been here or who hasn't been here in a very long time or unfamiliar with the zone, anything such as that. Now, the mobs here, despite them being old school raid mobs, are actually extremely easy to kill. They have very little health. The only ones that would probably be a little bit annoying are the Clerks of Hate. And even then, they're still easy to burn down. Now, I'm way above the level that I should be for farming here. I'm level 90 on my Beast Lord. But the only reason I'm here is to essentially make this video for lower level players. Plane of Hate is a great place for farming at lower levels. It's obviously not too good at farming at level 90. There's plenty better places you can be. But I wanted to wrap up videos for all of my lower level farming locations before moving on to the higher level farming locations, which I plan to be doing at some point later in the week or sometime later in the day, something like that. I decided to take advantage of the fact that the Diablo 3 servers were down and decided to make some Everquest videos. I've been getting people bugging me about commentated Everquest videos for quite a while now, and it just seemed like it was the right thing to do. Now, back to this farming location a little bit. This is once again, very easy farming location. People that are lower level are not going to have any trouble all farming here. Even the guy like this, Death Rot Knight, if you're level 65 and you got at least Defiant gear, you're probably going to plow through here with no trouble at all. I'd say farming here is good up until about maybe level 70 to 75, and then you'll be able to do areas off of Plane of Tranquility, which are much better. Once again, this is really just a newbie farming area. You need a little bit of extra money, anything like that. Now, the easiest way to get to Plane of Hate is through the Guild Hall. And what you want to do there is buy the Phlegian Soulstone of Innerok, and from there you can port to Plane of Hate. It's very cheap, about 52 plat, in order to buy it, and it's really quick and really easy to get here. You'll make back your money for getting here in barely any time at all. Maybe within 5 minutes, not even. You're gonna make back that 52 plat and some. So I wouldn't worry about the cost of getting here and all of that fun stuff. Now, another reason why I wanted to make a video of this area first is because it doesn't drop any Defiant gear, which people might be like, but it's not such a bad thing considering the fact that Everquest went free to play. Defiant gear is only profitable and only good if you can sell it in the bazaar, which free to play players aren't able to start traders, which means they want mobs that just drop a lot of plat and nothing else, ultimately. And this zone is going to give you mobs that drop a lot of plat and items that you can vendor for a lot of plat. So this is by far probably the best area that any free-to-play players can farm, at least for lower levels, which I guess kind of goes hand in hand because I honestly doubt there's any level 90 to 95 free-to-play players, and if there are, they really need to upgrade, because only being able to have 100 or 1,000 AAs or whatever it is just going to hurt you. It's not going to do anything but hurt you in this game. AAs are by far the most important thing you can possibly have, more so than levels. So having a restriction on them is a big no-no. So keep that in mind if you're a free-to-play player. Don't even bother looking for a group, because you're really going to upset people if you join a group and you only have like 100 AAs. So ultimately, all you're doing here is running around and killing stuff. I'm killing stuff one by one because I kill stuff too fast, which is another reason it makes this area extremely inefficient. At lower levels, I can run around and aggro like 10 mobs and then nuke them all down at once. But here, if I aggro one mob, he pretty much dies from my damage shield. So there's one more thing I'd like to show you before this video ends, and that is how the zone splits up. As you can see from where I am on the map, from here to the north is all tier 1. If I go past this cathedral right here, into this area, we start getting into tier 2 mobs. These mobs are much more difficult for you to kill. As you can see here, it took dramatically longer for me to take him down. It still didn't take long, obviously, but it took longer than it did for the other mobs back there. Now, these mobs drop better loot and more plat with each kill. However, at the lower levels, if you can handle the tier 1 mobs and you're, say, level 65, these mobs are going to be completely inefficient to kill because they have a ton of HP. But if you're coming here at a little bit later level, say you're coming here at 75 to 80, these mobs are where you're going to want to be farming because they drop they drop more plat per kill and all of that fun stuff. The only thing is these mobs have a long respawn timer. I think it's like 6 hours. I don't know, something like that. All I know is I remember farming here on the progression servers, and these mobs did have a respawn timer, and they were constantly always on farm. So that might be something that's worth keeping in mind when you're coming here. They might not always be up, and once you clear the entire area, you might have to find someplace else. Now, one last thing I'd like to show you is the tier 3 mobs, which are further to the south. They are by Interruck. After I loot these, I'm going to run down there real fast. Alrighty. Now, I've actually kind of started to get into the tier 3 mobs. Actually, those are the tier 4. LOL. If you have the same maps as I do, which I'm sure you do, you can see that everything is color-coded. Blue over here says tier 2, blue tier 2. Green is tier 3, red is the tier 4. At least red is the tier 4 to the south. To the north, the red is the tier 1. Yeah, these are all the tier 2 mobs. Now, these are the mobs you want to be killing. They're pretty easy to kill. More so than the Dark Elf tier 4 ones. I'm just running around picking up a bunch of mobs, then I'm going to AoE them down, and then I'll probably end the video there. Because there's no reason for you to watch me farm for hours on end. Now, ultimately, this is how you want to farm this area. These mobs don't hit hard at all. As you can see, I'm not really struggling in the least. I'm actually going to pop my cooldowns for shits and giggles. And then just start nuking away at these guys. Now, farming here, once again, very easy and highly recommended for free-to-play players because the mobs don't drop anything that you'll need to sell in the bazaar. Everything you get from these guys comes from just pure plat off their corpses or vendoring the stuff that you get. If you have any questions or anything like that, feel free to post a comment on the video, contact me through private messages, or you can always message me in-game. I am Almar on Feronia V. I hope this video helped you, and I'm going to be making more videos later today, and I really do hope all of them help you out. Once again, see you guys around, and like, comment, subscribe, like my website on Facebook, any of that fun stuff. Love you, love everybody that's my fan.